It'll be interesting. Played the game so many times and romanced a lot of people. Never romanced Caden before.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Unfortunately not, Steven.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Yeah, that's another person I haven't romanced. I've never romanced Garrus either.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Perfect. Let's see if we can get Garrus's mission.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, sounds good. We should probably deck out Garrus and Rex. Better accuracy. Do a good sniper rifle. Do I not have any Turian armor? Holy crap, dude, I am sorry. Yeah, let's get kinetic buffers for you. Combat scanner, why not? We have impact rounds or whatever they're called. No. I don't want reduced accuracy. I guess incendiary. Reduced damage is bad. Yeah, let's just do incendiary. Okay. Then your assault rifle will have... no, let's put... Shredder. And another combat scanner. Why not? That was Garrus. Rex. Oh! Sorry. Let's get him an exoskeleton for the smash damage. He rocks shotguns mostly. We'll get him a good semi-decent shotgun at least. Proton. He looks like a firefighter, kinda, yeah. What does my shotgun look like? Is there a better one for me? The katana... No. Okay. Hey, what's up, Baka? Alright, let's give him the katana then. Alright, cool.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom. That has to hurt. Just saying, Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Your sister, I assume.
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Alright, see you later, Baka. Thanks for hanging out.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
He missed?
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now.
Is the rest of your life story this dull?
Not everyone can win the Star of Terra, Commander. Some of us just live ordinary lives. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Bored now. Walking away.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything an Aquarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day, we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Bye! Alright, let's sell a bunch of junk. And then, we should be good to move on.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Sell. Bunch of level 4 stuff. Do I have level 5 stuff? Very little. Sniper rifles and assault rifle. Okay. Alright, we'll put that all on hold for now. I think now we're gonna go do Rex's mission, Garrus's mission, and Tolly's mission. Those will give me some good experience. Alright, Rex's family armor. Argos Row cluster.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Yeah, excellent. Argos Row. That's where we're going. Where's that? Hey, it's here. Well, let's look in Hydra.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Oh no! Alright. So we need to go to Metgos. Okay. I don't know if this is where his armor is, but we're gonna check. Speaking of which, he hasn't been leveled up in forever. Ollie. Yikes. Okay. Excellent. Okay, where are we? Transponder signal anomaly debris. Let's go to the anomaly first. Is this that one that's really hard to get to over the mountains? Or get back from, I mean. It's relatively easy to get to, but once you're on the other side, it's really hard to get back. No, apparently not. Turian insignia. Wow, bouncy. Hurry up before we die. Okay. Ooh, high explosive 5. Awesome. Let's head over here first. Maybe not directly over the top of that. Ooh, rocks. I'm glad I came out here to check.
Securing point.
Now we need to go there. What is that? Oh. More rocks. I want a rocks. Rocks.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is the attack ambush.
Yeah, it's a trap!
Is there anything actually here? Negative. Bummer. Alright, that should be it. So it must be in the other location. Where Pinnacle Station is. I've never been there. Well, I've been to Phoenix. Oh no! Hey, nice. Light metal. Excellent. Where's this other planet? There's this one. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Why can't I land there? Maybe it has something to do with Pinnacle Station. Interesting. Probably why there's nothing in the belt. Alright, so we'll go here first. This is probably where Rex stuff is. Okay, hidden structure. Well, solve that problem. That was easy. Alright, Rex has got a shotgun, Tali's got a pistol, we're good.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
Well, let's go get it. I wonder if they should go. Man, it seems like there's enemies everywhere. Ow.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line! Enemy is everywhere! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Hold the line!
Whoa, bro.
Enemy is everywhere! Go, go, go! Look out! Go, go, go!
Simon didn't say. Whoops. I did it again. I hit 2 instead of F2 like an idiot.
This is the place.
Open door.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Holly, will you stop shooting him in the back?
Hold the line! Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Enemy is everywhere! Enemy is Enemy is everywhere! Hold the line!
Shield down.
Heading to position.
Ah, damn.
Perimeter secured.
They de-res just like in Tron? Yeah. Pretty awesome. Okay. Got all that equipment.
Think we got him, Commander.
Yeah, that's why I tend to use either acid or incendiary, toxic or incendiary, is because it also prevents Krogan from getting up when you knock them down once. It'll disintegrate their bodies on their first fall, so you don't have a second version of them to go through. Easy decryption.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Perfect. Alright. Got a ton of new stuff. Okay. Anything good here? Shield recovery and hardening. I think I just want more shields is probably good for me. High explosive 5, that gives me that. Scimitars apparently suck. Okay, so we're not gonna worry about that. Incendiary 5. I have tungsten and shredder 5. I also have tungsten 6. Polonium rounds. I think we'll stick with the polonium rounds for now. Kinetic stabilizer 4. Tali, do me a favor, Tali. Can you switch to tungsten 6 on your pistol? Rex. We'll go ahead and throw you in Krogan Warlord armor. The Mercenary is better than Warlord. Let's throw you in Mercenary. Yeah, Survivor's nowhere near as good. Okay. Exoskeleton 5. Excellent. Alright, so now we'll go try to do... I guess we'll do Pinnacle Station since we're right here. See what that's all about. Never did that before. Oh, we also have the rest of this planet to explore. Haha, just kidding. Actually, let's go there. This is why I usually leave these buildings for last, is because I get too excited to go on somewhere else. Everything else was so much further away from me, though. It's one of the pyramid ones. Okay, so we'll come over here. Knightley, what is up, lady? How you been? Well, besides the thing we talked about the other day, that really sucked. Rocks! Hey, awesome. Wait. Am I the dumbest nerd you know? Who else are you watching? Please let it be me. Please let it be me.
Redeploy.
Oh, it's at this end. The sand? I don't know what that was. Nailed it. Making D&E maps. Nice. Okay, let's just run over here real quick, see if there's any rocks. I think he's making maps for our Mass Effect D&D. Okay. Oh, don't worry. I certainly wouldn't want you to spoil the secret. Okay, so I guess we can go over to espionage. I still have to go turn in Novara's thing. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the Kepler Verge. Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh no, we were gonna do this, because I've never done this. This first. An asteroid-based pinnacle station was originally constructed by the Turians to function as a concealed command center to the Krogan rebellions. It has been retrofitted as a military training facility for all high-level special operation teams employed by the Council. The station's combat simulator allows us to train under a variety of hazardous conditions. What is this? I've never been here.
Isn't that Commander Shepard? The human Spectre?
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator. Go pester Ahern, human. I'm on duty.
Ahern? Who's Ahern?
Nice to have you aboard, Commander.
Admiral Ahern. This door's open. What's in here? Nothing that way. Check scores.
So, you must be the famous Commander Shepard. I'm Tech Specialist Alud Akron, lead programmer on the combat simulator. Do you need something? I'm sure I have a few minutes before someone forgets their password and comes crying to me for help.
So how does this work?
It's a combination of holographic images and kinetic barriers. Holographic images help you see the objects, and the kinetic barriers keep you from walking through them.
I assume the enemies are also holographic?
No. Our operatives train in a simulator by killing real, actual people. They're simulated. But I hear the kinetic slugs hurt just the same.
What am I supposed to be doing in these simulations?
That depends on the combat mode. We have time trial, capture, hunt, and survival modes.
What are the capture mode objectives?
Capture all designated control points as quickly as possible. The faster you capture all the control points, the higher your score.
What's survival mode all about?
Fend off waves of enemies for as long as possible. When the squad leader goes down, the mission ends. The longer you survive, the higher your score.
What's the goal in the hunt mode?
Defeat as many enemies as you can before the countdown timer reaches 0. You get additional time for every enemy you defeat. The more enemies you kill, the higher your score.
What's my mission in time trial mode?
You and your squad must defeat all enemies as quickly as possible. The quicker you defeat all the hostiles, the higher your score.
I got it.
Splendid.
What's with the attitude?
I'm a technical genius on a station full of soldiers who only respect battlefield prowess. It's more than a little frustrating.
You help keep these soldiers at their best. That's extremely valuable.
I suppose so. It would just be nice to get credit for it once in a while.
I'll be back another time.
Then go play somewhere else. I have work to do.
Interesting. So this whole DLC was a battle simulator? That's interesting to me because I'm not a super competitive person.
Ah, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Pinnacle Station. I'm Admiral Thaddeus Ahern.
I'm glad I got the invite. Where do we begin?
You'll be training in the combat simulator. After each round, you'll see how you fared against your competitors.
How does the simulator work?
Talk to Tech Specialist Akron if you want the technical explanation. Basically, it creates combat scenarios that allow our operatives to build their skills in a safe but realistic environment.
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best. Alliance operatives travel here from all over to try their hand at the simulator. The scores are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there, and the entire Alliance will know about it.
How do I try out a combat scenario?
Go talk to Akron over in the staging area. He'll set you up and let you choose a scenario.
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best. Alliance operatives travel here from... The scores are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there, and the entire Alliance will know about it.
So you run the station and the training here?
Last I checked. It's better than a desk job and a hell of a lot better than retirement. The facility is magnificent. It has all the technological marvels a commander needs to train the perfect soldier. The Turians give their advice. Every so often, I listen to them.
Thanks for the info.
Carry on.
Let's go try it out a little bit, see if it's any good. I'm not super excited about it, because it's not my thing, but maybe it'll be fun.
Do you need something else?
Let's try a new simulation.
New competitors are restricted to low-impact missions till they learn the ropes. The infirmary was starting to complain. Which combat mode? Time trial, capture, survival, or hunt?
Let's start with hunt.
Sign me up for a hunt mission.
All right. I can get you set up in either the subterranean level or the volcanic level.
Subterranean sounds good.
Fine. We give you some dummy grenades and metagel. If you try to use a real grenade, I will turn off every safety measure this simulator has.
Okay, Tali, and I guess we'll go with Caden. That seems like a good plan.
Don't just stand there looking pretty. Kill something.
Jesus.
That looked like it hurt. You're gonna feel that one tomorrow. You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Shields out.
Damn it, Shepard, that minute gel ain't free. That's the way. Good work, Shepard. Good work, Shepard.
Lost shields.
That looked like it hurt. Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most times shot.
Soft gun deployed. Perimeter secured.
Interesting.
Better luck next time.
That was neat. Nothing to write home about. Not really gonna like go out of my way to get Pinnacle Station working every time I play the game. But it was cool for the first time. Alright, let's go do Garrus's mission. This was where? 80s Gamma, I think? Get the top score in 8 different... Oh my god, Jesus. Partial system in the Kepler Verge. Kepler Verge, where is that? Herschel, is that it? Yeah, just those two. Alright, we'll check Newton first. Yeah, I think you'd be a lot better at endgame with assault rifles than you would with
Message coming in.
shotguns.
Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
This mission does not sound familiar at all. Yeah, I think if you focused on assault rifles and you were endgame stuff, you'd be doing tons of damage with high accuracy. So it would be a lot easier to get a higher score in that. Although I have to admit, the shotgun was dropping dudes in like 1 or 2 hits. Especially that rocket on the Colossus at the end, or whatever it was, Juggernaut. That really helped.